What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Karsten, also known as Skinny Was Here on all platforms. I am a portrait photographer and director that specializes in lifestyle and fashion photography and video. On today's adventure, I am taking you behind the scenes of a fashion photo shoot for my good friend Marrisa Wilson. Marissa's collection is titled To Be Black and Female, which is inspired by the Harlem Renaissance, the Jazz Age, things like the Cotton Club, and just that era of New York and Harlem where it was cool to dress up, just the textures, the fabrics, the ambiance, the feel. So tying all of that together for this photo shoot was very important because the location and the styling had to match the theme of this design. In order to make this shoot work and to pull off this look, we had to have everything working together. From the hair, the makeup, the styling, the location, everything had to be on point. For the location, we are shooting at a restaurant called the Flatiron Room, which is located here in New York City. The decor is amazing. They have the leather couches, they have the wooden chairs with the leather accents, they have these rich oak and mahogany tables, the wallpaper, the vintage microphone, there's a stage, they have velvet backdrops, they have velvet curtains and stage lighting, as well as a black piano, which always comes in handy for a shot like this. It's really hard to locate an authentic jazz place that still encapsulates that vibe that we are known to see in movies. So even the round tables with the tablecloths and the lamps that glow in the dark, it all helped to bring the story to life. Shooting this campaign for Marrisa meant that I had to also do both editorial and e-com. In order to be efficient, I had to shoot both of those things in the same place. So upon arrival, I set up a seamless on the upstairs level of this restaurant with a super simple lighting setup. I'm using a shoot-through umbrella and a strobe. I'm basically using that umbrella to create nice, soft, diffused lighting that's not dramatic, that wouldn't have harsh shadows on the background, because all of these photos and the colors of these photos need to be consistent on the website. And then look straight ahead. For the editorial side, I'm only using a spotlight and the ambient lights that are available within the location. I am utilizing the spotlight because it allows me to isolate each of the models within a big space. The spotlight also provides a very crisp and clean hard light, and it helps to shape and define these models and their shapes, their faces. For equipment, I'm using a Sony a7R III with a 24-70 Sigma lens that is 2.8. This lens and this camera combo by far is my favorite. The Sigma 24-70 2.8 is such a versatile lens, and it allows you to capture a variety of things within a short amount of time. It just allows you to be efficient on set. For video, I'm shooting on a a7S III with a 17-28 Tamron 2.8 lens. I'm utilizing this combo because the wide angle lens helps us to immerse you into this shot. It shows the space in a very cinematic and surreal like feel where it feels larger than life, and that's the reason why I'm shooting with that. I could have shot this handheld, but because it's a smooth jazz vibe, I decided to go with the gimbal because it will give us the most stable footage and the most usable footage for that. While I'm shooting ecom, I'm shooting from 50 to 70 because it's straight on shots and it's tight detail. But also when I'm shooting the editorial, sometimes I like to shoot on the wide end to accentuate the length and exaggerate the length of the models. So that helps there. Also, in between shooting wide and tight, it allows me to capture portraits or landscape orientation without having to switch the lenses in that space. I've been shooting video on the A7S III for quite some time, and while I love the quality of the video, I am paying for it in time. Because the files are so large, I need to do proxies on them. The files are definitely robust and it holds the exposure and the color very well. So far, these images have made their way to a variety of fashion outlets. So everything from Vogue, CFDA, and a few others, all thanks to Black and Fashion Council. If you're unaware of who Black and Fashion Council is, they were created to help level the playing field when it comes to black creatives in the fashion space. As we all know, a lot of these institutions are very slow to change, or they often put on people that they know, and since we rarely have a face or a space at the table, it is imperative that we have advocates for this very same reason. So because of that, the images have been featured on a few different outlets, and it is awesome to see a creative in their field of fashion be recognized for this, amongst many other talents as well. So I hope that you've enjoyed this behind the scenes look at a fashion photo shoot for New York Fashion Week 21. This is for, again, Marrisa Wilson, who is the designer behind these looks. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and let me know what you think of these shots. Other than that, hit me up on Instagram or on Twitter at SkinnyWasHere on all platforms, and also check out the blog and the website at skinnywashere.com. Until next time, please keep creating, and I will see you soon.